Welcome back, Smoking Sassy. Today we are making these amazing Memphis-style fried potatoes. These potatoes have the same kick as Memphis-style chicken. If you're looking for something different, serve these at your next event. I suggest serving them with pickles and ranch to create the perfect appetizer, or you can add some cheese and serve them bistro style. Either way, let's get started.
I took two russet potatoes, I cut them in half, and then I cut the ends off to make them nice and flat. I bought the single russets in the store, so they're a little bit bigger. So I'm only going to use two. If you buy them in the bag, they're smaller, so this is actually probably a 3 or 4 potato recipe. So just gauge what you have. I'm going to use the mandolin, and I got set for 1/4 of an inch. So be careful. This thing is a killer. I was practicing this yesterday, and I did graze my thumb a little bit, and that's the reason why I got the glove on today. But just be careful. Like I said, it's not forgiving when it hits your fingers. If you don't want to use a mandolin or have one, then cut them about 1/4 of an inch.
Okay, yeah. I won't use them because I'm a chicken.
So. We have to get our potatoes cut and save our fingers this time. So we're good on that. I just put them in a big dish here. Just lay them out single file as much as you can. And I got about 2.5 cups of buttermilk.
Okay.
Right here.
That should add some nice flavor.
Yes, it will. And then I have my seasoning done. I'll put in the comments what this is. We have some paprika, mustard, thyme, salt, pepper. So we'll sprinkle that in here. Actually, here's the thyme. Put about a teaspoon. I'll probably put closer to 2 teaspoons of your favorite hot sauce. I just use the Killer Hogs one. This is Malcolm's, but any kind will work.
Ooh, that's going to be spicy, AJ.
Yeah, we'll have some kick to it. Just kind of mix everything up a little bit. And really, you could do this in a bowl first. Probably a little more sense of doing it this way, but
we like to get our hands dirty,
that's
right?
Get your hands dirty. Can you smell that?
I can.
Yeah.
And that buttermilk, I think that helps with the sweet and sour kind of, smell going on here.
So, a lot of traditional Nashville, like chicken, they'll use pickle juice. You could probably throw a little bit of pickle juice in there too. I don't have pickle juice. Nice. We tried it yesterday without, and these were really good. But again, if you want to get creative, you can definitely do that. I'm gonna put a cover on these and let them sit in the fridge for about a half hour. In about 15 minutes, I'll pull them out and just flip them all over and make sure all the sides are coated.
Okay. So you can also do this like in a baggie and just do the shake thing.
Yes, you could.
Yeah?
Yes, you could. So one thing before we get started, I'm going to throw about 3 tablespoons of this in here and stir it up. And this will kind of make it clumpy so you get, more clumps on the chips and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So just give it a stir, and you can already see how they're clumping together a little bit.
Well, yeah, that's going to give it a nice crunchy coat, huh?
Yeah. So there we go.
And I've actually seen that technique with fried chicken and used it myself when I'm making a southern fried chicken. Yeah.
I'm going to have to try that. We do have a pretty good fried chicken recipe. We need to film one of these days.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're just going to dip all these in here. Make sure they get a nice coating and just put them on the rack.
And which smoker are you using?
So we have the oil going at 365 degrees, is in the Matador.
Okay.
So it's not really a smoker, it's more of a wok.
This Matador is so cool, you guys.
It is cool. We use it all the time for stuff like this, fried chicken. We make popcorn on it.
Popcorn on it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that'll probably be a video coming up too. So we have our potatoes all all coated, and we're going to go out to the Matador. I said 365 in the oil, and we'll take you out there with this and show you how we cook these. So you want your oil about 365. I got a little hot, like 375, 385, but we're going to go ahead. It will cool down as I throw them in here. So gently put your potatoes in here. They do have water in them, so it will bubble. You can throw as many in here as you feel like you can keep an eye on. When they get golden brown, it's time to pull them off. This one's ready to go. You can see the bubbling slowed down a little bit. You don't want to overcook them. I just throw them on here. So you're looking at about 3 or 4 minutes each. So we just pulled these off the fryer. They're nice and crispy.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And just to kick it up a notch, I took 3/4 cup of the oil from the fryer.
Oh, okay.
And put it in. So be careful spooning it in there. It is hot, so remember it's hot. And I made a concoction of seasoning, but basically it's yesterday when I did this, I did 3 tablespoons of cayenne pepper. Jen thought it was a little too hot. Pete thought it was a little hot. I thought it was perfect. So this time I put 2 tablespoons. It's got some chili powder, some garlic and stuff, and I'll put all that in the notes. But I'm basically going to carefully dump that in there.
So you can start with the 2 tablespoons. Did you say tablespoons?
Tablespoons, yep.
2 tablespoons and taste it, and then if your family likes it hotter, you can always add more.
Definitely, and I'm doing the opposite because they were...
Right. I think everyone should probably start with 2.
Yeah, I think 2 will be good. And this is pretty much where the heat comes from, is from the sauce. This kind of where the Nashville heat that we're going for. Cover it all.
So you can use this as a side dish, an appetizer.
Yeah, this would be a great appetizer. All right, let me plate some up real fast. Here it is plated. I just got one of those to-go containers of ranch you can put on there. Obviously you can dump it into a bowl, make it a little bit nicer presentation. And then just add some homemade pickles. And it's good to go. Should we take a taste?
Yeah, it looks gorgeous. Pickles are a big thing in them. With a lot of this barbecue or this.
Yes, it is. I mean, if you do a Nashville chicken sandwich, it always has pickles.
Oh, AJ, that is so good.
Isn't that good? Mm-hmm. And really, with the ranch and the pickle, it's not that hot. And actually, I also did put 2 tablespoons instead of 3, so that made a difference. And I'm going to kind of kick these up a notch, just make it a little bit different. I'm going to put these on a baking sheet here. I shredded some pepper jack cheese.
Okay.
So just literally put that on there, just you want.
We love
I'm
cheese.
going to sprinkle a little bit of blue cheese.
Ooh. Oh, this is almost like wings, except out of potatoes.
Almost, huh? Okay, I have the Rectech going at 350, and I'm going to go throw this on there real fast. Probably 5 minutes, 6 minutes. We're just literally just melting the cheese.
Okay.
Right, it shouldn't take that long because the oil I put on there is pretty hot still too. So here it is, kind of nacho style.
Oh, yeah.
Bistro style, I don't know, it's nachos, but so just review. I took the same potatoes, I poured the juice over it, and then I added pepper jack cheese, blue cheese crumbles. They weren't even in there 5 minutes, so it was probably about 4 minutes. They were actually in there at 350, just with the melted cheese. And then when I pulled them out, I sprinkled some green onions on them.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try them.
So here it is, you ready to taste?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm taking this top guy right here.
Okay, and I'm going to pretend like I'm delicate.
I think I take the side of all the cheese though.
Ooh. amazing.
So this really kicks it up a notch. Again, you can do this as a side, however you want. Nacho style.
And I'll tell you, with this cheese, it even mutes the heat even more.
Yeah, it does.
But the last little bite, you'll get it in the back of your throat.
Yep, it's great. So make sure you subscribe, check back every Thursday, hit the bell for notifications. We have some every Thursday. Also, you can check out other creations we're working on our Instagram and Facebook page, and the links will be in the comments.
Taste, savor, and enjoy.
See you next week.